Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
I know I got time, but it's time wasted. I keep looking back on my past, gotta face it. I can't trust my heart, but it keeps racing. Running too fast, now I can't pace it.
A lot of you guys were shocked when I posted this picture on Instagram. First, because a lot of y'all thought I was still a teenager. But a lot of y'all were surprised that I was in medical school, and so y'all have been asking me for more med school content. So I thought it would be fun if I kind of took you guys along on my day today and just kind of, I guess, showed you my routine. So this is officially my first vlog. So it is currently 7:17 in the freaking morning. I went to bed at 5:30, so I only got like an hour and a half of sleep, which is incredible. But I am so sleepy. I'm so tired. So right now I'm about to make some coffee because I need it. If you don't want me to have ice, just say that. So literally just forgot my coffee. Hold on. I'm so tired, y'all. It doesn't even like. So I have my coffee. So now I'm about to go back in my room. Hold on, let me turn on the lights in here. Okay, so I am about to read my Bible. So let me show you guys like what that looks like. Okay, so let me turn on my other lights. There we go. Turn it bright so I don't fall back asleep. So this is like where I keep all my Bible stuff. It's like helps me like to keep motivated to read it because it's right by my bed, so I like have no excuse. So I like to read a physical Bible. I don't know. It's just like what I prefer. So right now I am in Genesis. I read Genesis like 3 years ago, and I really broke it down in my other Bible, which I don't have with me. I think I left it at home. But I don't know. I just kind of lost like my desire to read the Word, so I was like, let me go back and reread Genesis because I really learned a lot and really like found myself closer to God because it was easier for me to break down. So like, literally, I just read and I highlight, like stuff that sticks out to me, and then like I'll write some notes and stuff like that. Usually read about a chapter a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. With reading the Bible is really all about quality over quantity. So that's a verse, that's 200 verses. I don't know. So I try to do this at least 10 minutes every single day. It's very important that I remain consistent with my relationship with Christ. Because first of all, I wouldn't even be here without him. But also just like the amount of endurance and faith and patience and strength you need to be a medical student. You can't have that without Christ. I don't care. I said what I said. So yeah, I'm about to read this and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished reading today. So I literally just read this part right here. Again, quantity over quality. So quick synopsis, these people, so God had just finished flooding the earth, and then they had repopulated the whole world in this chapter, and so they had decided to build this city with this huge water tower, because they didn't believe that God would keep his promise with the rainbow, of never flooding the earth again. And at this time they all spoke the same language. So God was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to confuse them so they can't communicate among each other and they won't do this. So basically out of this, I got that they moved and made decisions out of fear and lack of faith. So they didn't trust God and they were scared. So they made decisions and they ended up suffering consequences that they didn't have to. So just making sure that when I'm making decisions or I'm taking action, I'm not doing it out of fear or lack of faith, but I'm making sure I'm making my decisions through my faith and through trusting God. Therefore, I won't have to suffer consequences that I don't need to. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is actually, let me just, put this up real quick. So, literally just putting my stuff back. There it goes. Let me get up here. Back just like that. Oh, got my sticky note. This is just my journal. I write in this. Sometimes I have periods where like I'll write in this for a few weeks. Sometimes I don't. I'm not the best at journaling, and that's okay. It's just like for like if I have a lot of prayer lists in there. So like if I ever am like struggling with my faith, I go back and just look at all God has done for me, and it helps me. But what I'm gonna do right now is this is like my camera stuff. I'm going to move this computer. So I have two computers. So this is my Mac, and I use this for like social media and stuff like that. And then this is my school computer, which we had to buy. So good thing we had to though, because I would not have had no space for both my social media and my schoolwork on one computer. So this is what I use for school, and everyone had to buy it, so we all have the same ones. And so today I have lecture from 8 to 12, and so I have biochemistry and anatomy lecture from 8 to 12. So we can do in person or we can do Zoom. Today I'm obviously doing Zoom because, like I said, I barely got any sleep, and I was too exhausted to get up in time to get dressed. I'm just gonna sit here. I don't like to sit like lay in my bed whenever I go to class because literally I will fall asleep, and I need to pay attention with my anatomy lectures. Like not so much biochem, but definitely anatomy. Like in fact, I may go to sleep. My anatomy lectures are first, so I may go to sleep after that, and just do biochem later on. But yeah, so that's what I'm about to do. And just so you guys know, this is my school bag. So I really didn't want to do like backpacks and stuff for med school. Nothing wrong with backpacks. Like most people have backpacks. It's just that I wanted a more like stylish look, I guess, for med school. I don't know. So I have like this big purse, so I can put my laptop right here. I like can fit my charger. I'm trying to show you guys. My charger and stuff. My cords go here. These are for exams because you have to hook up to their like internet in like the actual class. So I always leave these in here so I never forget them. I have my planner, and I'll show you guys later on what's in here for like when I study. Let's see, I have a space for like my water or whatever. And then in here, I don't know where it went. I think it's in the wrong place. Oh yeah, right here. I just have this wallet that I got from Walmart. It just can hold all my like credit card and stuff in there. I just didn't want it free floating. I keep gloves in here because you need gloves for lab, so I always keep my gloves. Usually keep an extra mask in here. I don't think I have one in here now. I also have these. So these are so my school computer is like a touch screen. So you can like flip it into like a tablet. So I have these pens that I use for my computer. And I just have like just pens and pencils and stuff like that in there. So really this is just mainly for my laptop, and then I put my wallet and stuff in there. So yeah. Alright, so I'm about to sit right there. Hey guys, so I just woke up again. So like I said earlier, I said I might sleep during my biochem lectures, which I did because I, again, only got like 1.5 hours sleep. So I actually sat through and like paid attention to my anatomy lectures, which is from 8 to 10, and then my biochem, which is from 10 to, they just ended right now at 12. I just slept. So I just woke up, and I actually have lab at 12:30. So right now it's 12:05, so I have to hurry up and rush and get dressed. Literally just gonna like do the basics. I'm not gonna do any makeup or anything like that. I just don't have time. And I mean, I'm not gonna look cute to go like dissect a cadaver. Not really my thing. So yeah. So like the whole thing with lab, I'm not like a huge fan. So if you don't know what lab is, you basically just are like dissecting a cadaver. So a cadaver is like someone who has passed away, and they say, when I die, donate my body to science. So you basically cut them open, look at all their organs, all their intestines, all their muscles and stuff like that. And it goes with my anatomy class. So basically, like, we are just learning about the abdominal wall and stuff today. So today we're going to cut open the skin and look at the muscles and all that stuff, right? it's like dissecting a human being is just not something that's appealing to me. Like, it's probably my least favorite part of medical school. Like, some of my classmates are just like ready to dive in there and get all the lungs and the heart and all that. I kind of just like, so we work in tanks, so you have 4 persons per tank, and each tank has 1 cadaver. So I kind of just let my teammates do the most part. I kind of like look at the book and just kind of direct and stuff like that, and just tell them what to do basically, and then they just actually physically do it. I don't really like all that. I don't really, kind of ironic, but I don't really want to be like a super hands-on doctor. Yeah, I can't find my face wash. Normally I use this brand, just the Hydra Boost cleanser, not the exfoliator in the morning. I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use this one. Y'all gonna get a skin routine soon. I'm not gonna use my brush because it's like I usually wash my face in the shower. But I already took a shower, so I'm just gonna do this. But I don't really like hands-on stuff. Like, I'm very interested in like psychiatry, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind once I find like a body part that I like, I guess. Like, I know for sure I don't want to do surgery. Like, Grey's Anatomy and all these other doctor shows are trash at like showing you like what it actually looks like. And I guess that's the point, because like if you actually were like shown what it actually looked like, it wouldn't be able to be on TV. But it definitely does not prepare you at all. I was very scared my first day of lab because we had to like look at the face, because like the face is usually covered. Every time I've ever been in the morgue, the face has been covered, like for like experience shadowing stuff. So we had to see the face. It wasn't that bad, honestly. The face is disfigured because like when during the embalming process, like all their fluid and blood and stuff is removed, so it's kind of like squished, I guess. But it really wasn't that bad. They just did that so you know to like respect the bodies and stuff. You can get to know them, like see if they had any tattoos, piercings, stuff like that. So I get that, but it's just not my favorite part. So I usually have lab 2 to 3 times a week, and usually it's like 2 to 3 hours, just depending on what we're doing. So I have it today from 12 to 2:30, I think. No, 12:30 to 2:30, and tomorrow I have it from like 10:30 to 12:30. So, and then I have it Thursday. So, and today I'm actually gonna try a new moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena oil-free one. I usually don't really like care or go for products that are oil-free because I have very dry skin. I don't have oily skin. So I was like, you know what? Usually I use just the Pond's cream, which works fine, but my sister had this and she doesn't use it anymore. So I was just like, you know what? Let me try it before I throw it away. So I'm a scavenger. I like you are. So she's my younger sister, by the way, but I still scavenge. So I mean, I think it's a little bit too watery, but I mean, it may keep my skin hydrated, so we'll see. So for my hair, I'm just gonna put on this headband. This is one of the headbands that I got from my mini headband wigs I've been sent. It's just a regular black one. So I'm just gonna put this on because in the lab, you don't really want your hair out. So when I was wearing like a super long wig last week, I had to put my hair in a ponytail, but my hair is not long enough. I just don't want it in my face. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just slip it on. And also, if I work out later, I always wear a headband, so my edges and stuff, because my edges will come up. I don't use lace glue, so I use like Got2b spray and stuff. It has a lesser hold, but because my edges are so low, my wigs always end up on my hairline. So like I don't like to put, so just to be safe, I don't put that. So we're gonna go like this. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. Let me zoom in real quick. So I'm literally just wearing some scrubs, so a top and a bottom, and I have my ID badge and stuff on here because you need that to get into the lab. And yeah, so I usually wear a jacket because the lab is cold, so I have a jacket. But the scrubs, so they're not required. Like any other time you're on campus for class or something, we don't have to wear uniforms. Even for lab, you don't. But most people get scrubs because like the bodies are preserved with formaldehyde, which is a very strong chemical, so you come out smelling like that. And a lot of people don't want to get that on their like regular clothes, so they buy scrubs, which is what it's made for. And a lot of people don't wear like our white coats because our faculty members that are in there helping us in the lab, they wear those, and like by the end of the lab they're like covered in blood and body parts and stuff because they get all up in there, and I really don't want to have to watch that. So I'm just gonna wear a regular jacket, and yeah, that's it. Alright, so I will see you guys after lab. Okay guys, so I just got back from lab. I am absolutely starving. I have not eaten all day, and it is what, like 2:30 something. It's 2:45. So I'm hungry, but I have to run some errands first, and then I was planning on working out when I got done with my errands, but first of all, I'm really tired again. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm not really motivated to work out. And because I'm running errands, that's like time added on top that I'm not going to be able to study today. So I may just start working out tomorrow. I don't know. I'm still debating. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have like a ton of packages I have to go drop off at USPS. And then I use this dolly to put it in my car and to also put it, bring it into the mail place. So yeah. And then, so first I have my ring light because the lighting is not super bright in like my kitchen slash living area. I had to go print this out at the library because I have to go I have to go pee in a cup. I don't want to say the actual test because I don't want to get demonetized. But it's just like precautionary stuff because we will be eventually working in hospitals. So it's just all the stuff you have to do. Obviously I'm not worried because I don't do anything like that. I don't even do Mary Jane, nor do I drink, fun fact. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. Okay, so I am highly annoyed right now because first of all, the post office was closed. Okay, so apparently it's a holiday. It's Columbus Day, or Indigenous People Day. I feel like Columbus Day is like, he didn't even he didn't discover America. He kind of stole it, and then he like killed all the indigenous people here with diseases and wars. So why are we still observing that? You know what I mean? And they try to front by calling it Indigenous Day. But anyways, point being, I loaded all those packages into my car, loaded all of them out of my car when I got to the post office, walked up to the door, came in there. The problem wasn't that anybody wasn't there because I didn't need to pay for any labels. It's just they didn't have like that like huge cart that they normally have that I just throw all my packages in. So I couldn't drop off my packages. So, and then as far as the blank test, right, I couldn't find it. Like driving in a big city, if you know, like especially when there's no parking lots, it's just like I can't parallel park. So I was just like, I'm just too tired and mentally exhausted for this. You know, again, running on 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, but right now I'm about to eat. This is my first meal of the day. What time is it? It is 3:45, so that's crazy. So I'm actually just gonna make a sandwich because you know what? We're gonna keep it basic. Sometimes I cook lunch, sometimes I don't. Right now I kind of feel like I don't really have enough time. I really need to start studying. So I'm just gonna make me a quick sandwich. I usually take like 45 minutes to eat, so lunch and dinner. And that's kind of how I help keep my weight off because I only eat twice a day. I don't eat before noon. Sometimes I have a snack, and I don't keep like junk. So I don't have chips, cookies, cakes, anything like that. I have like healthy snacks like yogurt, granola, oatmeal, stuff like that. So yeah, let's make a sandwich. So I literally just got finished eating my sandwich and I'm still hungry. So right now I have some non-fat yogurt and I have added some cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, and some honey to it. So I can't mix it up with one hand, so I'm not gonna mix that up real quick. Okay, so I'm mixing up. Now I'm about to use some of this granola right here. This is just great value granola. I'm just going to sprinkle some on. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more cinnamon on top, and just a little bit more honey. This is going to be my snack, and I'm probably won't even be hungry again until like 10 p.m., which is perfectly fine. So, yeah. Okay, so now it's time for me to study. So, I literally was watching Family Guy while I was eating, and I'm done. I didn't finish all that yogurt. I put like half of it away, so I'll probably eat the rest of it tomorrow, or if I get hungry late, like in a few hours and it's not quite ready for like dinner time. I don't like to study on in my bed, because then I 9 times out of 10 will fall asleep, especially today because I am tired. So I'm going to study at my desk. That's specifically why I got a desk for my room, because that would force me to actually have some reason to study. And so I always like to listen to music, so I have my speaker right here. I bought this like 3 years ago. It's actually like a pretty fire speaker, not gonna lie. So, and then I have my planner, so I wanted to show you guys my planner situation. So let me go to October. So of course, because of Hurricane Ida, our schedule changed a lot. That's what all the arrows are for. But basically in here, I really just put all of like my mandatory like lectures that I have to go to, and all of my like assignments that I do, and all my exams. So these are like just stuff like dates and stuff I literally cannot forget. So that's what it is, and then it's just color coded based on like what it is. So like for example, what's today? The 11th. So the only thing I don't have anything due this week except for, actually, yeah, I do, my DXR, yeah. So my DXR cases, which is just like for this class, you basically just, it's like practicing taking like patient histories and stuff like that based on like diagnoses that you've learned. So that is gonna like was moved to like Friday, so I have to do those for Friday. And then my CSI midterm is on Monday, it's not on Friday. Because they changed the schedule, so I need to make sure that I am studying every single day my CSI stuff. And then going into like individual days. So I like to plan out. As you can see, like I'm not always consistent with it, but I've noticed the difference when I plan out my entire week. So this is my entire week color coded. So it's not actually, let me try to like zoom out. Okay, perfect. So it's not actually like every single thing I'm doing for every single week, for like every single day, but really most of it is just like I plan out my study schedule. So I like to have gone over all of my new lectures for the week at least once by the end of the week. So I plan those out accordingly, and then I like to review all of my material, or most of my material, like older material, by the end of the week. That way my weekend, I'm not literally trying to study every single thing I can enjoy my weekend. So this really helps me to not only not understudy, but also not overstudy. Like I know like medical school has like this reputation of like you literally all you do is study. Like, and the thing is, like I really love social media and I didn't want to give it up, so I really had to figure out a way to balance. And then after some practice, I realized I can study, 4 to 6 hours a day and be perfectly fine and perfectly well. It's just about planning out. So like today, right? This is, I had to study CSI because I had my midterm, and then hold on, this is not the right day. Sorry. CSI because that's my midterm, and then those two in orange are my anatomy lectures. So one of them is a new lecture I had today, and then embryology, that's 3 different lectures that I need to study because I'm behind. And I have to do like a case thing. So every single night I will go in and like put in like more detail, like my actual schedule. But as far as my studying schedule, I have that all planned out for the week, and I just try to stay on top of it. That way, again, my weekend, I'm literally not like spending all day studying. My weekend, I will get up at like 8 o'clock. I'll start studying by like 9 or 10, and I'll finish at like 3 or 4, and have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. And then this is just my calendar. Again, this is just like due dates and stuff, any appointments that I have, like stuff like my restock. I need to order 2 weeks in advance for my restock, so I plan on making my hair butters these 3 days after my exam. Really, these 4 days after my exam, so I need all my stuff to be here, so I like to order it 2 weeks in advance. Okay, so like how I like to study is I like to do 50 minutes studying and then 10 to 15 minute break, and so doing that, like 4 or 5 rounds of that will finish me out for the rest of the day. So it does work usually, like on the weekends. I'm really good with sticking to that, but a lot of times during the week I do get distracted. So for me, I literally will put my phone like over there on that shelf so that I don't touch it. It's too far away from me. And hopefully I can finish before dinner because I plan on eating around 10 o'clock. But if not, I will definitely show you guys what I'm eating for dinner. But yeah, so I'm going to study. Alright, y'all, so it is currently 10 p.m. So I think I started studying, not 8. I think I started studying at like 5 p.m. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really haven't done a lot of work. My non-sleep is catching up to me. I was literally like falling asleep, then wake up and study for 10 minutes, and I would fall asleep for like 10 minutes, so I wasn't being very productive. It's something I need to work on because I definitely find that I am way more productive at night. Like at night I am focused, I'm alert, I'm getting stuff done, but that hurts me during the day because I have to get up early, and so I'm like sluggish during the day. So I'm really trying to work on switching it to where I'm like super focused in the afternoon, and then at midnight I'm like winding down and can get to bed at a decent time. It's just something I have to work on. I've always been like a night owl. But I'm about to eat dinner right now, so this is what I'm eating. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's literally just hopefully there's no steam gets in the camera. It's just some pasta, leftover pasta that I had made. Nothing special. I try to meal prep my dinners at the beginning of the week, so I will meal prep like 2 different meals. So like I think last week I did like this pasta, and then I did like taco salad stuff. So like I had made the meat and everything like that, and I just put it together for dinner. And so again, I do that to keep my weight off. Home cooked meals are best, but also just helps me to like not have to like sit there and cook for 2 hours every single day. But that's really it. So I'm going to eat my food. I'm going to study probably till 2 or 3. I'm going to try to get as much of my schedule done as possible. We're not perfect. Sometimes I don't complete everything on my schedule, and I just have to adjust. I learn, I do better for the next day, and I keep growing and I keep improving. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. Hopefully I did very well for my first vlog. Y'all definitely comment and let me know what I should do differently, what more stuff y'all want to see, stuff that I didn't show that y'all want to see. Just let me know. Comment any video ideas you have, whether it's vlogs. I know y'all want a skincare routine. I'm working on it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.